Today, we're talking to SensOre Chief Executive Officer Richard Taylor. SensOre is a minerals explorer and AI exploration software provider. Richard, how long have you been a CEO?
Coming up to 5 years now. Before that, senior executive roles in a lot of junior companies.
What did you do before this?
I was working with ASX listed companies such as Terramin, Penost, with their operations in Laos. As managing director over for the Asian operations, and also previously to that with Oxiana, sort of famous names in the gold and copper space.
In 10 seconds, can you describe SensOre?
SensOre is an aggregator of geoscience information using the advances in artificial intelligence to be able to find those parts of the Earth's crust that will host the major ore bodies of the future for battery and critical minerals.
Where are the company's main projects located?
Our projects are located in Western Australia. We've also started working in South Australia and Victoria.
What makes SensOre stand out from its competitors?
I think it's the data. We've invested so much time, decades, being able to acquire data sets, be able to process, clean, integrate, utilise advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning to be able to extract the benefits and the diamonds in the data.
What is something most people don't know about artificial intelligence?
I think many people think artificial intelligence is a black box. What we're really doing is being able to utilise the understanding of humans and be able to use the advances in supercomputing capacity to be able to process and see multiple relationships within that data.
What is machine learning?
It is a process where you can go and look at different algorithms that be able to see patterns within data, recognise correlations, and be able to learn associations with different deposit types or geoscience data that reveal those exciting areas of the Earth's crust I was talking about.
Explain how AI exploration works.
So what we do is we take the processes that geologists have done, be able to understand geological deposit types around the world. That's their training data set of a human, but we have 10,000 training data sets that we train our computers on to be able to learn what a gold deposit looks like, what a copper deposit or a nickel or lithium prospect looks like. We then create a massive data cube, a full body scan of Western Australia or eventually the continent of Australia. Then we look within that body scan of where the patterns or the fingerprints of economic deposits are.
Is the AI exploration software market crowded?
No, I think there's a lot of opportunities for development within Australia particularly. We've seen our major competitors operating in North America. Many of the mining companies see the advantages of machine learning in areas like logistics, supply chain, processing, mine planning, etc. Exploration-led machine learning is a new and growing market.
What's the process needed to verify an automated target?
So it's understanding the workflow. It's looking at all the processes that humans did previously and being able to systematically work through and train the computer to be able to undertake those steps.
Have any companies made big finds with AI?
All of our projects have come into gold mineral systems, and I can't underline how rare it is that when you're going out drilling holes based on targets generated by a computer, that you will encounter a gold mineralised system.
Can we train machines to be as smart as a person?
We can get to a point where the routine tasks or tasks that are best suited to computers outperform human activities in those areas. In my view, we're liberating humans to be able to focus on the things that make us more human.
What's on the cards for SensOre's mining projects?
So we've been out aggressively testing exploration targets over the last 6 months since we IPO'd in February. We've got a big backload of assays now that are coming back from the labs.
Looking at WA, do you think Kalgoorlie will remain the biggest mining hotspot?
Definitely. Our system loves the Kalgoorlie area. That's why we're drilling out at Balagundi in the last couple of months, which is only about 15 k's away from the super pit. Even within well-trodden mining zones, there's a lot more to be discovered.
How are SensOre's battery metals projects coming along?
They're pretty exciting. Our partnership with Deutsche Rohstoff looking for lithium, we've hit the ground running there. We've pegged 4 battery and critical mineral targets out in Jura, the Scorpion, Munera and Aurelia, our joint venture with Chalice. We've drilled Munera and we're waiting for assay results there. These are exciting. Nickel, lithium, and we're hoping for copper targets there.
Do you think the EV market is under threat as countries go back to hydrocarbons and coal?
I don't think so. I think the transition to EVs is well underway. Battery mineral demand is here for the long term.
Is machine learning the new normal for next generation tech?
I think it's the baseline. If you're not doing machine learning, you are not going to exist in the future. Companies that have adopted and invested in this technology will outperform you considerably.
So where do you see SensOre in 1 year?
We're going to be growing aggressively. I think the acquisition of Intrepid Geophysics this month is part of a journey for us. There are some really exciting startup mining technology companies that are based on AI and machine learning, and being able to integrate and acquire those technologies is something that we see a lot of value in. Being able to offer more services to the clients that we work with and be able to better target our own exploration projects is where we want to be in 12 months' time.
And where do you see SensOre in 5 years' time?
I think our global expansion. So we've an initial foray into the US market. We see a lot of opportunity there.
Richard Taylor, CEO of SensOre, thanks for your time.
Thanks, John. Great to be here.